So, hi Emma and hi Catherine. And first of all, I just want to say congratulations on your success in the election. So, I was going to start with Emma first. So, can you tell me a little bit about yourself and your role as faculty officer?
Yeah, so my name is Emma. I'm from Slovakia. I'm a second year student of Languages for Global Communication, so I study French and Spanish here at university. And as a faculty officer, I will be representing all the students at the Faculty of Arts and Humanities and working with the reps, with the faculty staff, and with the students to improve the situation of the faculty, make some more events, make the faculty more engaging for students.
That sounds really interesting, actually. And whilst in office, what are your goals?
So when I was writing my manifesto, I was thinking about what would I like to see as a change at the faculty. So my goals are to make all the students happy with their courses, and I would like to organize some sustainable books and clothing swaps at the faculty, and maybe some social events for the in the faculty as well, like socials for arts and humanities students to get to know students from other courses as well, because now during pandemic we didn't have really much contact with others, so this would be a good way to meet new people and make new friends.
So, what has made you choose to make those changes?
So I believe that now during COVID it was hard for all of us to have like a proper university experience. And this is something that your parents or everyone tells you about, like university, that will be the time you will remember forever, you will make new friends, have a lot of fun. And for most students, it's been just sitting in their bedroom, watching online lectures on their computer. So I think socializing and meeting new people in your faculty or going on field trips and discovering new places is a great chance how to make the memories and like have the best student experience at university.
Brilliant. Thank you for that, Emma. So now on to you, Catherine. So could you tell me a little bit about yourself and your role as community officer?
Yeah, so I'm a fourth year sociology student at Coventry, so I'll be graduating next month, which is a little bit scary. So I'm the community officer for the Students' Union, so that involves like working with the Equality, Diversity and Inclusion panel, but also the Board of Trustees. So I'll be leading the campaigns for the Equality, Diversity and Inclusion across campuses, not just in Coventry, but in London, in Scarborough, and I'll be also doing my 3 pledges that I did in my manifesto.
So what are those pledges, may I ask?
So my first one is to look at the inclusion policies that Coventry University has established, look at them and see how they can be improved or challenged and rewritten. My second one is to tackle student loneliness, so kind of creating an open discussion about what it means to be lonely as a student. I think everybody experiences it at some point in their student life, but nobody's really talking about it. And it can be as small as, one day you're just feeling a little bit lonely, but it could transpire into something much more serious. And then my third one is about increasing accessibility to green spaces, so getting Coventry University students out into the outdoors. That's through walking. I lead walks with an outdoor walking group on Facebook, and I want to do that with the student population here, but also working with the grounds team to improve our green spaces on campus and get students more involved with the areas that we have.
Brilliant. So how are you going to make sure these changes actually happen?
Yeah, that's a really good question. I think sometimes we forget to look at how change has happened and how it's progressed. So through the meetings with the Board of Trustees that will happen regularly throughout my year, I'll be able to kind of address whether or not I've achieved my pledges, whether or not the university has become more inclusive, and I'll provide opportunities for students to bring forward any issues that they have, especially ones that I might not have experienced myself, say international students, or if you're commuting, they experience problems that maybe aren't being addressed at the moment.
And just a very quick final question for you both. How did you find the election process? So I'll start with you first, Emma.
Yes, it was a little stressful to wait for the election results and do the campaigning, communicate with the students, but I think it was worth it.
And you, Catherine?
I was a bit apprehensive about it being online rather than in person. It's much better to talk to people face to face, but I actually really enjoyed the online process and got to connect with more students than I think I would have in person, especially other candidates. It was really nice to talk to them over messages and interact with their posts online.